Hi, my name is George Davis, and I'm from Batavia, New York. We're located between Rochester and Buffalo, New York. Nice community. And what got me into this is about 4.5 years ago, we lost our daughter. And I wanted to do something to honor her, and I didn't know really what to do. And somebody gave me a Squire, and what I ended up doing was I repainted it in a black and silver burst, picked those colors because I'm a Raiders fan. And then what I saw online was this company called Neck Illusions. And I had them make me up a sticker for the neck. And this is the guitar. And put that on the neck. And I think it's great. Even at this point in what I'm doing, there's no way I could try to inlay all that. But at first glance, it looks real, and it does not affect the playability whatsoever, and the wear factor, there is no wear on it at all. So that kind of got me hooked. So about 2 years ago I retired, and right after I had retired I had surgery. So as I'm recovering, I'm not doing much, and I'm kind of surfing, and I was looking up things on YouTube. And I came across Ben, and he just stood out. Once you see that head tattoo, it was like, I've got to see what this guy's about. And he is so amazing. I just can't say enough about the guy. The way he teaches, the way he explains things, what he does is just amazing for the community. So after about a year, I thought, okay, I got stuff together, and I started making tools because I just couldn't afford all those tools. And I made a lot of them, ordered some of them, and made my first guitar. Unfortunately, what I did is a little bit full of myself, and instead of going small, I tried to design, make, and do everything right right out of the gate, excuse me. And it came out okay. The biggest problem, I would say, is the neck. I could have done better on the neck. And of course, fretting was something very new. And what I did is I came up with my own design. And this is my first actual true build, and the reason that you see the stripe down the middle is because when I was drilling my dots, my fence moved, which I didn't realize, and they were offline. So I had to come up with, what can I do to repair this, because I didn't want to throw the neck away, so that's why I put the stripe in there. And it plays nice. Is it worth selling? Not to what I would say, no. So I did one other guitar, and then my last one that I just did is this one right here, which I absolutely do love, other than I'm not a real Telly fan. I am more an LP fan. And what this was is floorboards from a hay barn built in 1886, and the floor was pretty shot, and all the knots in this were loose. The wood was split, so I built a form, laid it up in resins, and it's great. It's light. It's easy to play. Had a couple friends try it, and they said absolutely they would buy that. They think it's that good. So when it comes to this year in GGBO, I was on the fence because of the video part. I'm just not that tech savvy, and I don't know how good this is going to come out. But I said, well, I'm going to give it a shot anyways, and So when I came up for the idea of what I wanted to do, it's a little bit different. I know that I can't compete with uh, most of everybody that enters because they have pretty much one-off guitars that are just absolutely beautiful, and I really feel sorry for the people that don't get the votes because unfortunately somebody's got to be a winner, but there's some that don't even get voted in that are just, I think, personally, um, should be right in there. I had a problem with what category to go in because, again, I went in the scratch belt, but I realize there's a lot of people that are in the scratch belt that they're not professionals, but they have a lot more experience than what I have. But if you're going to go in strong, and that's what I figured to do. So what my idea to do this year is I'm going to do a whiskey barrel build is what I'm going to do. And we have a company that's not far from me in Fairport, which is right outside of Rochester. And they make Iron Smoke Distillery bourbon. And I've had it, and it is an excellent, excellent bourbon. Very smooth. So I thought, you know, local company, and their logo, as you can see right here, this is, that would have been good. This is their whiskey barrel cover, and I think it's just a great logo. Being local, I contact them. So I gave them a call, explained to them what I wanted to do, and this company was absolutely great. They were so ecstatic and thanked me for thinking about them, and so helpful, and I really appreciate that, and they donated a barrel to me. One problem I have that I didn't realize is that all their barrels are 30 gallon, and come to find out that it's too small, the head is too small for a guitar body. And I found out that most whiskey barrels are done with 55 gallon. Well, I got to figure out what to do to compensate for that. I think I know what I'm going to do, but not quite 100% sure yet. And the other thing is that I don't want to build a standard whiskey barrel that you see, let's say like Big D builds, which I think are fantastic. I'd be privileged to own one of his. But I just want to do something different. And I don't want to put on the antiqued hardware and the neck and made of the same material as far as white oak, because to be honest with you, the white oak is very, very heavy. I plan on doing this a hollow body, but I want to do something different with the neck, and I want to do something with the finish on the guitar, so it's a, I don't want to say more playable, but a more long lasting, and it's a guitar that's not going to wear the face off as, let's say, fast or show it as much. So I've got a couple ideas what I want to do, and we'll see how that works out. The other thing I talked to the company about is the company is owned by Tommy Burnett, and he's also a musician, and his music is very, very good, and he's actually got a, at his distillery, he's got a bar, he's got a merchandise, and he also has a stage that he performs, and he has other bands perform. So I asked if I could use his music as background music on my build, and they were absolutely, you know, because I was worried about using somebody else's material without permission. But no, they were great, and it seems like anything I asked them, they want to do. So that's what I'm looking at doing. it's probably going to be a couple of weeks before I put out anything else. I think my next stage is to come up with what I want to do with the neck, and I have to cut the drums down and let them dry for a while because they're still a little wet. I actually have a friend that's got a dryer, and I may ask him if he'll put them in there for me. The other thing that I've been told by people is that I should come up with a name for my guitars. And so I shopped that around for a while, and I thought, well, my birthday's in June, and what about Gemini guitars? So I looked on the internet because I didn't want to do any copyright laws and infringe on that, and I couldn't find anybody that was that way. So what I came up with is the Gemini logo, and maybe I will do that. Love to hear feedback of what anybody thinks. One, as far as how this video is perceived and what they think of my design for a company name. Other people have said that you should go with your nickname, which is Geo, but I don't know how that would work or how I would put that in. Again, if somebody has an idea, let me know. Please don't be not honest with it either. I appreciate feedback that is positive and negative because it only helps you. I'm really looking forward to being in this, having fun, and good luck to all the competitors, and I can't wait to see what people are going to do. So far I've seen a few of the videos, and it's going to be pretty amazing. So with that, good luck to everybody. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for everything that you do. It's I can't say enough. Keep it up. Do your hand build. Do your videos where you go out. I think the people really enjoy it, and it's nice to see the change up. And the only thing I would say is don't promise one-day builds, because even though I think you can do it, trying to do it when you're answering questions and dealing with family and dealing with everything around you, it's not like your old days when you just looked at the camera and built. But I really enjoy. I don't care if it takes you 6 weeks to do a build. They're very, very enjoyable. So with that, good luck, and see you in the next video.